Hey guys, Poverty Point Customs here. What we're going to do today is change the oil in our front and rear differential in my 2016 CFMOTO Zforce 800. So I'm going to be using Royal Purple Max Gear synthetic fluid. 75-90 weight is perfect for up here in eastern Canada for the winter months. You're going to need something to catch your oil in, your socket, some rags, and some muscle. Sometimes you need it to get off those old bolts. So this is the rear diff. What I'm going to do is actually spray off the top one. This is your fill plug. And I'm also going to spray off underneath too. This is my first time doing this on this bike. It has 1,940 kilometers. The last owner said the maintenance was all done, but I want to do it to get on my own maintenance schedule. And let's take a look underneath. And you'll see the drain plug right there. So we're going to spray that off as well as the fill plug on the top. Alright, so I always like to remove the fill plug first, just in case, worst case scenario, if you strip it. And then the drain plug, so make sure you have your bucket ready to roll. And let it drain. And the oil is nice and clean, so that's good. So the bottom plug is magnetic. So this oil is actually really clean, but you still want to clean this off to see if there's any filings or anything in it. That actually doesn't look too bad. I would say this was done fairly recent. So once it's done draining, we're going to reinstall this. Don't over torque this. Check your factory specs on your torque settings. So it's done draining, so I'm going to reinstall the drain plug. So check your owner's manual to see what your capacity is in your rear diff. Some are saying it's 330 milliliters, and some people say to fill to spill. That means you fill it up till there's a fluid coming out. I'm going to put in 300 mils, and we're going to see where we're at. And there you go. You can see I filled it up till it's starting to come out of the fill plug. And that was around 350 milliliters, give or take a little bit. So again, check your owner's manual. So you're going to reinstall your fill plug. Remember to check your torque settings on it. You don't want to over tighten it. And I also want to mention too, also check your copper crush washers to check the conditions and replace if required. So again, the rear diff is filled now. So what you want to do after is take your bike out around the yard there, bring it back in and check for leaks. And we're going to do the front one now. All right, so we're on to the front differential. Now this would be on the driver's side. And I'll show you where the fill plug is. You can see it right there. And then the drain, again, is underneath. So we're going to clean those areas off with brake fluid. All right, we're going to take out the fill plug. Nice clean fluid from the what we can see there. All right, so underneath we're going to take out the drain plug. All right, so let's take a look at the drain plug. There's a little bit of metal on it, but nothing too concerning. So again, this is magnetic, so you're going to want to clean it off. Now don't be shocked if you get a little bit on there after every fluid change. Now I'm going to get on my own schedule. Every time I change the oil, I'm going to change the diff fluid. So once it's done draining, we're going to reinstall this. Again, check your torque settings. All right, so we're going to fill up the front diff. Again, check your owner's manual for the capacities. Again, we're going to use the same one, Royal Purple 75W90 synthetic fluid for it. So once the front diff is full, you're going to reinstall your fill cap and make sure it's nice and clean, and you have your copper crush washer on it. All right, so the front and rear diff service is all complete. Make sure you have your coffee. So the next video is doing the engine oil and filter and greasing the machine up. So make sure you stay tuned. If you have any tips or suggestions for myself or other viewers, make sure you post them below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for future videos. Thanks for watching.